Hello and happy Tuesday. I know it's been a while since I've recorded. There's been so much going on. So I appreciate everybody's patience in waiting for the new episode. Unfortunately, I got sick. So, that usually puts a damper on things. But on that note, and what I usually do, is I like to talk about things that pertain to my everyday life that I feel like people should know about. And I don't mean to say that I plan to share specifics of my everyday life with you guys, but things that happen that bring my attention back to center and help me realize the importance of what I'm trying to do for myself. So today I want to talk about doing the things that make you happy. I know I've had episodes like this before, but I want to touch a little bit deeper on that because I feel like you can tell somebody 1,000 times a day, do what makes you happy, do what makes you happy, do what makes you happy. And for some reason, it just does not click with the person. And I noticed myself, and I say I noticed myself because I know for a fact my mom, my sister, my friends, everybody that knows about me has told me this before. But it just goes to show you're blind to shit until it makes sense to you. And it just so recently happened that it made sense to me. When we pursue things that we think should make us happy, I'm going to say that one more time. I'm going to hit it to you one more time. When we do things that we think should make us happy, I want you to really think about that. A lot of the times, we consciously make specific decisions in life where we think, I should be doing this. This makes sense. 2 + 2 = 4. So therefore, it should make me happy. Right? But then you're sitting there with something that should make you happy, and you're not happy. And you sit there and you think, fuck, okay, am I not grateful? Is something wrong with me? You do your little analysis from head to toe. Why the fuck is this not making me happy? It says here in this book of life that if I find a person that is financially stable and says nice things to me and, does this, then I should automatically like that person. There should automatically be chemistry and I should automatically be happy, Get married, have a family, boom, the end. But that's not how it works. At least not all the time. Sometimes that equation just doesn't fit. And it can be for several reasons. The reasons can be specific to the person. Sometimes we subconsciously notice things about a person that kind of set us off, especially when dating. We realize we get signals to our brain. Our brain's just like, I don't think Body Nadia would really like that long term. I'm going to send a trouble warning. And then you get the trouble warning. And you're just like, fuck. going on though? I mean, I feel like I should like this person, but I don't like this person, and now I'm confused. The fuck? And, sometimes it's just easier, simpler, less stressful to just take things how you're perceiving them, how you feel about them. If you feel like something just isn't vibing with you for whatever reason, and like I said, I know I have a majority male audience, and I know the word vibing is a little bit triggering to some people. But bear with me because I can't think of a better word right now. If you're not okay, if you're not vibing, if everything is not all copacetic in your mind, you don't feel happy, you don't feel, excited. But then you look at the other person and they're excited, they're full of energy, they want to, be around you, they want to see you. But you're not feeling the same way. Take that leap and let go. Move forward. Let it go. Just tell them, you know what? This isn't working. Being honest with yourself. Being honest with the person. Respecting their time. Respecting your time. And I was talking to a friend. He shall know who he is. Because I refer to him as Nuggies. Chicken Nuggies. I was talking to Chicken Nuggies. And, I told him that, and this individual that I was talking to told me, so somebody else told me, and I was telling Chicken Nuggets about this situation, that he said that it was meaner sometimes to not be honest. And, me and Nugs just kind of thought about the situation. We're just like, fuck. It's kind of profound, but it's true. Because I've done it before. Where I withheld the truth and I ended up hurting the person more than had I just ripped the Band-Aid off and been honest with them and told them, listen, I'm not feeling this way. I'm not feeling this. For whatever reason, I'm just not feeling it. And it's uncomfortable. It's something that still makes me uncomfortable to do. When I feel like I should like the person, but I don't, and I'm faced with the situation, not the opportunity, the situation where I gotta let them know, I'm just not feeling it. I tried it out. I tried on the shoes, and I took a stroll around the block, and it just, they're too tight or they're too big or whatever. It's the shoes didn't fit, and that's okay because you're opening up the opportunity for those other people to find better suited partners for them. You're opening up the table to give them better opportunities for themselves. Because if you're holding up space in a person's life where they hold a lot of infatuation for you, but you don't hold the same infatuation for them, it's kind of like blocking up the highway in a merge. Kind of bottlenecking everything. Because infatuation of a person or love of a person, especially unrequited, can be very blinding. It can be very blinding. And sometimes the person doesn't see it. You feel like you're being obvious, right? Sometimes we feel like we're being more obvious than we actually are. And meanwhile, they just see wow, this chick is talking to me. Or wow, this dude is talking to me. They have no fucking idea because they can't read your mind. Unless you tell them like, yo, I tried on the shoes and I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing something, and it could be anything. I'm not seeing it long term. I'm not seeing this long term. I'm not seeing us long term. Whatever your goals are, if you gotta apply it to your situation, right? There's an endless possibility. There's an endless stream of possibilities, right? But you have to tailor it to your situation. Whatever it is, and sometimes you don't even really need to know what it is. You just know that you just don't want to be with the person. And you're honest with them. But you go into this loophole sometimes, at least I do, this loophole of, I should like this situation. I should be complacent with this situation. And I'm not. And if you're not, then it's not the situation for you. The shoe doesn't fit. It's very, very easy to settle into something that you think should make you happy. And it doesn't. And if it doesn't, then that means that it's not an ideal situation for you. Take that as you will. But realize that it's the way of life. It's the way of your life. The mystery of trying to figure out what's going to bring you joy, what's going to bring you happiness, what's going to bring fulfillment. All of that is specific to the person. It's not going to be a one-size-fits-all. One dream for one person is not going to be the same dream for another person. It has never been like that. Some people dream of being mechanics. Other people dream of being fairy princesses. And the two dreams are not interchangeable between the people. It's just, a fairy princess, somebody that's dreaming of being a fairy princess is not going to be complacent in the life of a mechanic. Vice versa. And, you got to think of it in that kind of a silly analogy, right? Sometimes a person, whatever they bring, and it might be fucked up. You have to be prepared for that potential fucked upness of whatever dream you have, whatever's going to make you happy. Some people are just like, man, I just want to be an eternal bachelorette because the thought of monogamy fucks me up, fam. Gives me nightmares, god damn it. Right? And you might step back at that and be like, holy shit, I'm fucked up. But don't see it that way. I mean, does it fit the ideal mold of society's standards of fairy princess and mechanics? No, it does not. It's not always going to. It might be the majority, but there's still a minority within the majority, of people who want different things in life, from life, with their life. There's people that are going to want different things from that. And that's okay. That's fine. Don't fucking beat yourself up over it. I noticed that, some people are like really upfront with it. They're just like, nope, I don't like you. Or they just stop talking to you. I've noticed that that's the thing. You go out on a date with somebody and they don't really like you. They just like slowly start to fade out and they slowly start to ghost you. And you're just like, what did I do? And then eventually you get over it. Life goes on. But again, don't beat yourself up over these situations. Don't feel like just because society says it's something that you should like something, you should be happy, you should be complacent with something, that it should work for you. If it doesn't work for you, then you move on. You find something that does work for you. And I'm never going to stop saying that because it's fucking true. You go on and you find something that makes you happy. You find something that sets your heart on fire, and you don't stop until you get it. Because complacency is a dick. It's a bitch. It's Satan himself. It's a terrible thing. Complacency. And you have to ask yourself that. Do you want to be complacent? Or do you want to be elated? Do you want to be, content? Or do you want to be fulfilled? And those two things are up to you. Those things, those options, those paths are up to you. And at any point, and that's the great part of life. I mean, as granted, there's some obstacles that become attached to that. But at any point, you can decide, hey, not working for me. I'm going to go in a different direction. And you go in a different direction. You turn around, you walk the other way. And that's the fucking joy in life. Is that at any point, if you feel like you're walking in the wrong direction, you can stop, turn around, and walk the other way. And I know everyone's getting a visual in their head of their little stick figure person walking in a desert. At least that's me, walking in a desert in the wrong direction. I look in front of me and I see 1,000 miles of nothing. And I turn around and I look behind me and I see an oasis. Of course, I'm going to turn around and walk the other fucking way. I see the oasis back there. What the fuck? So I want you to see that for yourself. You kind of look around in your mind and you decide, which direction is my oasis? Which direction is the direction in which I'm going to find fulfillment and joy and happiness and whatever the fuck else you want from life for yourself? And go in that direction. And don't stop until you get it. Keep learning. Keep growing yourself emotionally and otherwise, because the growth never stops. And the journey doesn't stop, and it's not over until you die. So enjoy the ride while you can, because you don't know when you lay your head down on your pillow and close your eyes, when that is going to be the last time that you close your eyes. You just don't know. There's no way of telling. Even doctors can't. They can give you a prediction, a timeline, and that's about it. So try to enjoy and seize life for what you want it to be. Stop being hard on yourself. Continue to love yourself, because I love you guys too, even though I left you for like a billion weeks. Coming back. I'm trying to, even though I'm just, life keeps throwing the kitchen sink at me. I'll figure it out. We all figure it out. Life isn't perfect. It wouldn't be as fun if life wasn't throwing a kitchen sink at me every now and again. Wouldn't be as fun. It wouldn't be as enjoyable. So it's okay. It's fine. We're okay. We're good. I love you guys. I will talk to you again next week. Bye-bye now.